It was a grand slam, the last leg of the cycle, and an instant classic on Fox Sports North. When Jason Kubel cleared the wall, his performance was destined for an encore, and tweeting Twins fans found out first.
When you're given a situation like an instant classic, like when Jason Kubel hit for the cycle, you want to get that information out as fast as you can and try to make sure fans understand, look, we're going to take this game and we're going to re-air it. We're going to highlight it in our pre- and post-game shows to come. Having an avenue like Twitter and Facebook to be able to push that information to our fans is very valuable.
Twitter is the latest way to stay connected to your favorite team. What happened, how it happened, and why it happened is information that can be at your fingertips. Best of all, it's easy and it's free.
So we know that it's pretty user-friendly, but basically, can anybody Twitter?
Anybody can, and in fact, you don't need to be a computer expert. You just go to twitter.com and you click on Get Started, and when you do, it comes up where you want to put your name in, a nickname, a password, your email address.
And so now let's say you go to the Twins page, for example. What does it look like? What would you see?
On the Twins page, you're going to see the FS North list of tweets that we've sent out all about what's coming up in our pregame show, what's coming up in postgame tonight, which we'll send out during the game, or in cases like when we had the split doubleheader, you'll know that we're going to televise both games in the split doubleheader. You'll know when we're going to have a game in HD. All that information is available to you, again, on the Twitter page or sent to your cell phone.
Well, welcome everybody to the call here. We got a big game tonight.
At Fox Sports North, game day begins in conference as producers, reporters, and analysts come up with storylines for the upcoming broadcast.
Last year they had 65 bunt hits, which was...
And soon after, followers on Twitter get the game plan.
After the morning call, I'll come over to the desk and go through all the different storylines that we talked about on the call. And I'll put them in, and hopefully people will come get a snapshot of what we're going to talk about on the pregame and tune in.
Hanging out with Jack behind the batting cage.
That's what it is, and that's what you can say.
Before and during the game,
Tweet me.
tweeting keeps you in touch with the Twins with insight from the experts.
It's kind of a given in baseball.
And before the final out, you'll get an early heads up about our postgame coverage you won't want to miss.
If you're watching the game, we'll give you information about what you can see in postgame. Particularly what's of interest to many people are the instructionals. We'll send to your cell phone or email account information about what we're talking about. If you're out at a Little League game, if you're doing something where you're not at the television, you'll know that we're going to talk about pitchers' fielding practice or how to hit the cutoff man or what to do in case of a rundown. So people who want inside information about Twins and about baseball can find out during the game what they're going to see in a postgame show.
Twitter is quickly becoming must-have technology for the most informed baseball fans. And those who have tried it say they can't live without it.
What it does is it allows me to know what's going on before the game, during the game, and after the game, seeing who's going to be interviewed. After a late night of baseball, it's always nice knowing what's going to happen afterwards, kind of the post-game wrap and what's ahead.
All of this is happening so fast. It's such a useful tool to getting information out there. Whoever had heard of Twitter 6 months ago, now, especially ask your kids, they know exactly what it is. We're finding it as a very useful tool for us, getting information to our fans.